All right, cats and kittens, welcome to a very special, and I do mean special, edition of Geekdom Q&A, where I answer your questions from the ASK DOT EFF EM. And if those of you who are still wondering what that ASK DOT EFF EM was, all you rocket scientists out there, it's ask.fm/Geekdom 101. But joining me on this Q&A, we're going to spend some time together here. Not as much as I'd like to, and with too many clothes, but it's okay. Please welcome, you've heard her before, hopefully you're going to hear her again. Please welcome Gamer Girl, also known as Amber. Welcome to the Q&A.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you for having me.
Yes, indeed, from Canada, from the Great White North.
That's right.
Much better country than America, filled with fat, filthy people. Right?
We try.
Right. Now, you're going to help me answer some of these questions here from the Ask.fm, and we're going to entertain the people here for the next few minutes. All right. First question is the question of the day. How do you help your friends when they're feeling low? I can think of a few things you can do for me, but you go ahead.
Okay, well, obviously it's going to depend on the situation. Personally, especially when it's a best friend, anything from, just taking 10 or 15 minutes out of your day or an hour, whatever it is, just to sit down and talk to them, ask them what's wrong, ask them to explain what's going on, why they're feeling this way. Hell, like, I mean, if you're rich, go buy them a fucking present. No, I'm just kidding. No, in all honesty, just go and, be there for them. Like, usually when people are feeling low, they just want to know that somebody's there and somebody cares and wants to listen to them. So that's that's basically all I do. So
That's good. All right. And by the way, folks, I forgot to say, go ahead and go subscribe to Amber's channel. I will leave you a link in the description below. Even if you don't agree with her opinions, she's hot. And I know most of you out there need some fat material, so go fat to her videos. Is that okay? That's okay if I say that, right?
that's quite all right.
All right, whatever. As long as them subs watch you, it doesn't
I'm
matter.
open-minded here.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's move on. By the way, I'm going to be moving up and down, so because everybody gets the same questions. Masako is bae, right? Sure, I hate that word bae. How do you feel about the word bae?
I despise it.
Me too.
I think it's so stupid.
It's such a like teenager word, you know.
I just think like whoever made it up needs to be shot. I'm sorry.
I agree
Not
with you.
sorry.
It's like a horrible modern word. Now, next question. I'm gonna go through this one quick. All right. Is Kid Buu
Okay.
in hell from Z Trolls? No, he's not. He's being reincarnated as Oob, so he's not in hell. Do you think Herms could be Whis? Sure. Now, this is one for you. Do you think the Dragon Ball voice cast ever had an orgy in character?
Oh my God. You know what? I'm gonna have to say yes. Just because of the fact that I mean, for one,
Oh, be careful what you're about to say, but you go ahead.
no, but like think about it, okay? When Chris and Sean are together, especially the two of them, they're a freaking riot. Like I've met them in person, and the two of them together just like banter off each other. So it wouldn't. I can't even think of what the hell I'm gonna say.
It wouldn't surprise you.
It wouldn't surprise me if, yeah, they like after they're done filming, they just like fuck around.
You
Especially when they
mean
had like at the time, well, I'm going back to like the very first dub, but like especially when they had Tiffany there or now when they have Monica, like why wouldn't they? Come on.
so? You think you okay? Well, I can't really. Okay, I know things that I can't speak about, and I'm
Yeah.
not gonna speak about them. Okay, all I'm gonna say is, all I'm gonna say is that it's possible that certain voice actors in the Funimation dub have done certain things with certain people. That's all I'm gonna
Mm,
say.
hello.
Certainly, right? All right. Who did the score for the Harmony Gold dub? Well, if you paid attention to the video I did on the Harmony Gold dub, which obviously you didn't, you would know the Harmony Gold kept the original Japanese score because I said in the video that Harmony Gold could not afford. Well, actually, I said in the Big Green dub as well, but both videos. Harmony Gold kept the original Japanese music. Now, if you're talking about the intro and outro song, I have no fucking idea. So, yeah, I don't know.
People need to pay attention, damn it.
They do, but I'll give them a break because you never know. You never know. All right, let's see here. What's wrong with being confident from Majin Soul? Whatever. I think I know where he's going with that. He's clowning. Why the fuck do they call it a glove compartment, Amber? No one puts gloves in that shit anymore. Let's hear some new names for that shit. What say you from Majin Soul?
Oh my god. Well, like, where do people think of these fucking questions?
What do you put
What?
inside your glove compartments? What I want to know.
Manuals for your car insurance,
I agree. Keep
um,
going.
binoculars,
What? Why?
just random shit. What do you mean why?
Binoculars.
Yeah, you know, like the little travel size ones.
Why though? What do you have to see from long distances?
You know, you might need them if you're going to the park or, you know, going to the beach or some shit.
To
Like,
people watch?
exactly.
Amber, you're
I'm
revealing
just,
yourself to be more and more creepy as the days go by.
it's okay.
I'm just saying.
That's the only random things I can think of. Oh, and maybe a
Binoculars.
flashlight.
Yeah, flashlight's a good idea. Or a
Yeah.
wrench, or of course my favorite, a handgun.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Well, we can't have those in Canada, so.
no, well, yeah, but it's safer. It's safer, less minorities, right? That's so I hear.
Yeah.
This may sound like a stupid question, but do you think that Android 17 and 18 can get stronger through training? It's funny you mentioned that because there's a video on my channel called "Can Androids Get Stronger Through Training?" Go watch it. Actually, by the time you watch this, the video is supposed to be going up in the coming days. It should already be up by the time this goes up. But yeah, it's going up. So go watch it. It's a good idea. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to just scroll down. Well, actually, wait a minute. Mike from LaughingStock Media versus Fat Boo versus Champa. And what, a pie eating contest? Like,
Oh my god.
I guess that's what it is. How would you answer this?
Champa,
Okay, good.
no doubt.
I already answered this question on our Q&A.
No questions asked.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, Mike. All right, let's see. I'm trying to find a good question here. Okay, Pokemon 20th versus Dragon Ball 30th. That's not really... I like them both, all right? It's not really one that, you know, that can really be answered. Okay, here's one right here. Hey, Geekdom, if Kaio's a god of creation, why not just recreate his planet the way it originally was? Well, the Kaioshins are gods of creation. We don't know if those Kaios have the ability to do that. So, all right, now here's a good speculative question for you, Amber. Will the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 tournament finish or get canceled like the one in the Boo Saga? What do you think? From Ron Ismaili. Now, before we go any further, I just want to say the tournament in the Boo Saga was not canceled. They changed it around to a battle royale, and Mr. Satan wound up winning when 18 through the fight.
Yeah,
So,
I was gonna say.
yeah. But I think he's talking about, will something similar happen, or will we actually see a finish to this tournament? What do you think?
I'm gonna say no, it's actually gonna finish this time. Just because they are introducing new characters and I feel like they want to go to the end of the tournament so that you can actually see who wins this time. And I feel like they're going to do, even if they're going to continue the story afterwards, I think that's when it's going to happen. Like when something else is going to happen is after the tournament's actually over.
So,
Like whether somebody shows up, like maybe they'll have somebody show up right at the end, like as soon as the tournament ends sort of thing. Then all of a sudden there's a new villain. But honestly, yeah, I think it's going to go all the way till the end and we're going to get a champion. So that's just my opinion, though.
well, we've done a lot of videos about this on all of us here on YouTube, but I haven't seen one from you yet. So I'm going to put you on the spot right now.
Okay.
Who's going to win?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I don't want to sound, well, I guess it does sound biased, but I'm going to go for Vegeta.
That's a safe pick because he's actually third. We're not going to see Monaka. Well, we may see Monaka, but he's actually like third as far as the. I believe he's third. Yeah, he is third. So,
I could see him winning.
Yeah. Do you think Dragon Ball GT will get a reboot after Super? I'm gonna say no.
Oh God. Please God, no.
All right. Well, here's another please God no question for you. Fuck, marry, kill. Kim Jong-un, George Herbert Walker Bush, or Bob Dylan?
Oh God.
That's perfect for you because they're all guys.
Okay. I'm gonna have to kill Kim Jong-un, obviously. hate that guy. Sorry, not being racist, but
No, you're
uh,
not being racist. You're just a dickhead. I got you.
shit. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna marry George W. Bush because
No,
he's
that's George H.W.
sorry,
Bush.
George H.W. Bush because he's probably still. Wait, is he even still alive?
I don't know.
Because I was gonna
I
say
think
he's
he
probably
is.
still rich as fuck.
Well, what's gonna
So I'd
happen?
marry him.
What's gonna happen when he goes to his reptilian form? Are you gonna be able to handle that? That's what I want to know.
So yeah, I definitely have to marry George because if he's alive, then he's probably still rich as fuck.
Well, Bob Dylan's also rich, but I think George is richer.
I yeah,
So you would
and
fuck
yeah,
Bob Dylan then.
and yeah, because if I only have to do it once, whatever.
Well, Bob Dylan's face looks like your vagina, so
Just put a bag over that shit.
so they have that in common. That's fucked up. Now we're doing like roast jokes at this point.
I know.
We're doing like it's a roast here. Um, does Kabe have the potential to go SSJ, or is she already one? Well, first of all, Kabe's a he, and what do you think?
Um, as cliche as it is, I'm gonna say yes because he is a Saiyan. I was gonna say Super Saiyan there for a minute. He is a Saiyan, so yes.
You would think so. Why
Yeah,
would they? Because why would Champa recruit somebody who's weak, right?
yeah, and we've never seen him train yet, so it's like, how do we know he hasn't unlocked that potential already? Never know.
Good point. Good point. What? Okay. Next question. Why doesn't Goku wish his grandpa back to life? I know Gohan says he likes it there, but it's still weird because Gohan says he likes it there. That's the answer. All right. Good question right here. Is Boo's human extinction attack, or whatever it's called, the name is, the most key controlled attack in the series? Boo managed to lock onto every single being on the planet and destroy them without damaging the planet at all from MC Yo Tanks. Well, I don't know what you think about this, Amber, but I guess it could be. However, he missed Ten Shinhan and Chaozu, which means that it can be dodged. So that tells me that he locked onto him, fired it, but he didn't stay locked on. But other than that, I would say it's probably the most key controlled focused attack because of how accurate it was. I would say so. Is there anything else that comes to mind? Maybe Beerus and Whis is kind of shit, but other than that,
Maybe, yeah. But like you said, he didn't miss anybody except for them, so it's yeah. No, I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Now, here's a question we can both dig into right here. Geekdom, I have a problem. I like this girl and we're good friends, but I'm afraid if I ask her out, she'll say no to our friend. She'll say no. Our friendship will be left less comfortable. Now, this could go a few different ways, and I think we need more information. But Amber,
Yeah.
you happen to be one of the few who have come on Geekdom Q&A with a vagina. The question is this, because well, you and Mike. Here's the question, though. Here's the question: why is it? Because this is what this guy's afraid of. Why is it that sometimes a guy will ask a girl out, and then she'll say no, and then suddenly she'll start to avoid him, and she'll kind of start to in other words, the friendship will kind of be hurt by it. Like, why do you think that's the case, and have you experienced something like this?
Well, I think it all depends on the situation. It depends on the friendship. Like if you're good, like if you're best friends or like he said, good friends, it's going to be even more awkward because I feel like, okay, so if the guy goes and asks the girl out and she doesn't like him at all, like that way, like she just totally thinks it's like we're just friends, that's it, nothing ever
Platonic, right?
happened between us. And then all of a sudden he's coming up like asking her out. I think it's like it's awkward to us because we feel like we can't ever be friends with him again because in our mind we're thinking, okay, this dude's going to be thinking about me like sexually all the time for number one, which is going to be awkward because obviously he knows now I don't feel the same way. And two, it's kind of I was going to say a scare tactic, but it's kind of scary to us because in a sense we're like thinking, well, shit, like if I say no to him and he like thinks it's just not the right time, who's to say he's not going to come back like, a month later or whatever and ask me again and the situation's just going to be awkward all over again. So to us, it's just like easier to just kind of like ease away from it and like not think about it, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Amber, it's kind of cowardly, but
No, I
you're not
know.
the only one who does that, though. I mean, not you, but I mean, because you're a little older now, so you probably figured out different ways to do it to where you're not a bitch to the guy. But obviously,
Yeah.
we're talking about younger people. So, all right, so in your advice, in your opinion, how can a guy who has feelings for a girl ask her to escalate the friendship to something more, and yet if she rejects him, still stay friends? Like what could he possibly do? Is there a method, in your opinion, that he could apply this to where it could actually work out? And do you think that this guy should try it?
Honestly, if he really feels that strongly about her, like if it's not just a crush and he knows he actually has like true feelings for her, I'm gonna say to just go really slow. Like maybe have a conversation with her about your feelings. Like don't go right into saying like, "Oh, I like you." Just kind of like, talk to her and get like see where she's at sort of thing. Like ask her what does she look for in a guy? Like, is she looking for a long-term relationship? Does she just want to have fun? You know what I mean? Just kind of like ease into it sort of thing. Because if he just goes like right off the bat, she's gonna be like, "Whoa, dude, back the fuck off. Like, we're just friends, right?" But if he's kind of easing himself into it, she's not really thinking about that. She's just thinking about the certain questions that he's asking her.
Yeah,
So I feel like
yeah.
once he actually gets to the point where he's like, "Well, do you think maybe we could try something?" She would be more prone to say, "Well, yeah, you know what? Maybe we should. Like, let's see what happens." And
Yeah,
then,
my theory has always been hang out, have fun, hook up. I stole this from Corey Wayne, right? I've always thought if you're gonna make a move on her, and it takes a lot of willpower,
mhm.
just take her out on dates as friends, just you and her, right? This is the way I see it. Just hang out as friends, and then kind of look for the body language, the eye
Yeah, see if
contact.
she's into you, like go to the movies, go to dinner, like yeah, that sort of thing. But just the two of you, like don't invite other friends and shit.
Yeah, yeah. There's certain signs you can look for, like if she always invites other friends, if she keeps blowing you off, then that tells me that she's not attracted to you. And here's the thing. If she's not attracted to you, it doesn't matter how much you fucking like her. It's not going to change her mind. That's the sad thing about the world and about
Yeah.
relationships. It's not going to change her mind. So the trick is see if she has some level of attraction, because I feel like if she has a little bit of attraction, you can work with it. But if she has
Mhm.
no attraction, if she sees you as just like a friend and that's it, and she likes another guy or whatever the case may be, then that's where it's gonna stay. I mean, that's where it's gonna stay. And there's nothing you can do about it. Now, will she change her mind and will her feelings change later on? It's possible, but it's not
It,
something you should bank on the way I see it.
yeah, it's usually very unlikely.
Yeah, yeah, but
Just from
sometimes
my
what happens, Amber, is sometimes you'll ask a girl out, she'll reject you, then you do what's called the scarcity effect. You basically back away from her, not as a trick, but you back away from her, so that you can heal from
Mhm.
from the pain of being rejected. And then she might say, you know what? He's not so bad. But it all comes down to if there's attraction. That's what it comes down to. Is there attraction? And the only way you're going to find out is if you fucking hang out with her one-on-one. But here's the thing, though. The one thing I will say, Amber, and I need you to know if you agree with me or not, is that guys should never, ever be afraid of telling their friend who's a girl that they care about them, and I'll tell you why. Because if she really is your friend and she really cares about you, if she really, really cares about you as a person, right? She might do what you said, but on the other hand, she'll eventually come back to you at least as a friend. Or if she really cares about you as a person, that means she admires you, and there is a chance she has attraction for you. There's always
Yeah.
a chance.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Like
friendship
I
and
said,
friend
we're
zone are
not
not the
just
same thing.
gonna if you're like I said, if you're really good friends, then yeah, it's not like we're just gonna be like, okay, fuck off, like don't talk to me ever again, sort of thing. We might be, like I said, a little awkward at the beginning, but once we've had time to kind of like think things over and everything, either we're gonna come back to you and be like, okay, like let's sit down and talk about this, or we're basically just gonna be upfront and be like, you know what, like that's really sweet that you think that and you feel that way, but I honestly just like I just see you as a friend and that's it. Like nothing will ever go past that.
Well, let me ask you about something you just said right there, because I've been trying to study this a little bit. This particular situation, because I've had it come up with a few of my friends recently. When you
Hmm.
say think things over, okay, I've heard this a lot, and this is true. When you ask a woman out, if she rejects you, it's not a complete rejection. Sometimes it is, depends. But sometimes she needs time to think. So when a woman says, I need time to think, are you actually thinking? Like, what is actually going on during that time?
Well,
We're
like
giving
I
away
can't speak
secrets
for
right
other
here,
women.
folks.
I know. Like I can't speak for other women, but like me personally, to me, it makes me think about if the situation could ever arose. Like I have to take a step back. Like, okay, I'll give you a little personal story here. I had a,
Uh-oh.
yeah, this was like when I was in high school, so I was still sort of young. I had a friend who I was really, really, really good friends with. We were like best friends. We did everything together. It was male, obviously. And he, out of nowhere, asked me out.
Like,
I
he
wasn't
told you to be his girlfriend or what? What did he say?
Well, basically he said, I'm really attracted to you. We spend so much time together. I love spending time with you. I think we have so much in common. I always have a great time with you. And he's like, I've become really attracted to you. And I was just wondering if you would ever give me a chance to go on a date.
Well, that's a
Oh,
nice way to do it. Okay.
yeah. Now I was taken aback just because, like I said, it was kind of out of the blue. Like I wasn't expecting it. But like I said, it's different because it's me, but I kind of had like I had feelings for him.
Oh, you did a little. So
I
you.
never I never told him, but I never like talked about it with him either because I was kind of afraid the same thing. Like I'm like, well, if I say something to him first, then he's going to reject me, and it's like the same thing with this guy. All of a sudden things are going to get weird because maybe he doesn't like me that way. So I never said anything. So then when he said something to me, it kind of shocked me, right? So because I was so shocked, the first thing I said was like, "Oh, well, yeah, that's nice. Can I get back to you sort of thing? Like, can you just give me a few days?" And I like literally sat down and thought about, should I really give him a chance? And I weighed the pros and cons, right? I'm like, if I go out with him and something happens and it like fucks up, then we won't ever be able to go back to being like best friends. But then again, if I don't give him a chance, then I'll probably be kicking myself in the ass because he's a great guy and everything. So yeah, it literally in my case, I was actually thinking it over.
So wow. Okay. So did you end up giving him a chance?
Yes, I did.
There you
And
go.
we dated for 3 years, 4 years.
4 years. So that's great, yo. So you know what? Whoever sent this in, try it. I mean, the way I see it, Amber, is if you lose the friendship with her, it wasn't really a friendship that was that strong. Because if somebody cares about you, even if it's as a friend, they'll come back. You know,
Yeah.
if it's a real bond. I'm glad that we got that out there. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Is Dragon Ball Kai version of the Boost Saga 16 by 9 or 4 by 3 from Eevee? Good question. The answer is 16 by 9, including the home video releases.
Bum, bum,
All
bum.
right, another one. We're gonna
God.
title this Amber and Danny's relationship
Advice.
advice. Here we go. We got a few of these. You got another. Okay, fuck it. This is gonna be the relationship advice Q&A. Geekdom, there's this girl, right? And I like her. She likes me too, but people told her bullshit lies and she's mad at me. What should I do? From Greg is life. Well, what are the lies, bro? I mean, again, okay, here's the thing, guys. Real quick. If you're going to ask me a relationship question, as much detail as possible. I need as much detail as possible, including age, including her information about her, like what she's into, the kind of girl she is, information about you, what you like about her, what you want. I need to know all this because I can't just answer it like this. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Amber. He says that he likes her and that she likes him too, and then people told her that people lied to her, and now she's mad. I think, Amber, that Greg should try to contact her and tell her that it's a lie. I mean, that's the only thing you can really do at this point.
Yeah, because like you said, like he's not giving a whole lot of information, so it's kind of hard to like. It's hard to give somebody advice when you don't really know the whole story.
Exactly, but I mean, let's just fill in some headcanon. So we need more information. But basically, what I would do if you're sure that the stuff they told her was a lie, and if you're sure that she likes you, just contact her and say, listen, I don't know what they told you, but that's bullshit, and you know me. Like if she likes you, you gotta tell her. Like you gotta, and I'm talking about face to face. None of this fucking post 87 text message bullshit. You gotta fucking go up to her. You gotta grab her by the wrist. Very very pimp. Very playa, See, I can't really show them how to do this, Amber, because I'm not on camera. But
I know.
you know what I'm talking about, right? You got to go up to her like with smooth and be like, listen, I wouldn't lie to you. You look at her right in the face, and that's it. I mean, what else can you do,
Yeah, that's basically it. Because if you're not giving us information, I mean, we can't say anything. Really, we can't say anything else because we don't know. We don't know what the lies are. We don't know, like you said, what the age is.
Yeah, I agree. Now
It's
go ahead.
No, I was just ending it off saying like it's difficult to give advice when you don't really know the whole situation.
Yeah,
So
we'll do a couple more, then we'll get out of here. I know, I agree. More information, guys. Do you think it's a bad thing I have no friends? The problem is that no
yes.
one I know shares my interests, are stuck up, or just rude. What a bitch. Though not really having friends leaves me depressed. Should I force friendships that I don't enjoy, or should I stay alone? From Zion, Hamilton, or Zion. I don't think you should force friendships, because people can see through the bullshit, and that's not something you'll want to do. What do you think?
Is it a bad thing I have no friends?
Well, it is, but it doesn't mean you're never going to have a friend. I mean, I'm your friend. Amber's your friend too, right? Go to subscribe to Amber. She'll be your friend.
I'm everybody's friend, of course.
Go subscribe to her. Watch her videos over and over and over again. Take the ad block off when you watch them. Share her videos. She'll be your best friend. I mean, what do you think? Do you think that?
This was like he's saying no one he knows shares his interest. Well, how does he know that?
Yeah, that's the other
Like,
thing too. You gotta look
like
for
has
people.
he met everybody in the whole entire world? Like, come on.
Here's here's the way I see it, Amber. He should probably go to like communities that have similar interests to him. Like if there's an anime convention, he can meet people there. If there's a Magic the Gathering tournament, you can meet people there. There's different places to go. Library, meet some hot girls there. What were you gonna say?
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Yeah, like depending on his age, right? Because again, we don't know how old this kid is. But
That's
if
true.
if he's in public school or high school, go to one of the clubs. Like you said, if there's an anime club, if there's a chess club, like if there's a club that's based on your interests, 10 to 1, you're gonna meet multiple people if you go and join it.
Yeah, I agree. Like that actually makes a lot of sense. Go to places that have things that you like even movie theaters. You can make conversation there. You know what I mean? So,
And a little tidbit, you can also go to conventions by yourself. Don't let people tell you that you can't go to conventions by yourself because you're a loser, because you can. You can have just as much fun going by yourself and meeting other people at the convention who are into the same anime or cartoons or movies as you, as opposed to like just sitting at home because you have no one to go with.
I love this girl, man.
So I went to my first one alone and I met a crap ton of people who were into Dragon Ball Z. So
You're so lovable.
Just saying.
Just saying is the right way to
Just
say
saying.
it. I'm trying to find a good little final question for us here. All these are Dragon Ball questions. Who cares? We're gonna do relationship shit. It's gonna be.
We did a few.
I know, but I don't. All right, another one right here. I'm afraid to ask my friend out that if she rejects me, we'll no longer be friends. What do I do? We answered that earlier, so that's another one we can knock out. Have you seen Relative Media's Mr. Plinkett Star Wars reviews? What do you think about them? I love them, and yes, I have. I'm trying to find another good one here for you to answer with relationships. I should have picked them out before we started.
That's okay. People are probably enjoying this anyways.
Goku T23 seriously overuses the word inside and in the wrong context. Do you ever want to have kids? Well, it depends on what Amber wants. Oh! No.
Oh. I want 10, thank you very much.
No. Oh my God, yo. Your snatch look like a Venus flytrap.
I kid.
Longest you've ever lasted in bed. Didn't we have this conversation last night?
God. I think so.
I'm not going to answer that publicly, but let's just say it's a while. How many women have you banged? I'm not answering that with Amber on the line. How many women have you banged, Amber?
2. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't banged any.
Canadians get freaky, man.
I've made out with girls, but I haven't banged them.
Really?
Yeah. Oof. You always experiment in high school. Come on.
I didn't kiss no dudes when I was in high school. Maybe a couple of skunks. All right. See, here's why do you act like a pussy and say words like fuck off and smart remarks to your fans, bro? You have some major issues from childhood. I know who this is. This is that 16-year-old kid again.
Look at
Well,
him
you're not gonna
spelling.
change me. Yeah, you can tell a 16-year-old kid. Fucking idiot. I am trying to be a lot nicer to my fans though, because I do know a lot of them are kids, so I am trying to be a little bit nicer. A little bit nicer.
Oh my god, that was a good one.
Yeah, here's a response to our little video we
Yeah.
did together. Do you think Yamcha used the condom on Bulma? He must have, because she didn't get pregnant, and we know this pull-out game is weak. So why didn't Bulma get some condoms for Vegeta? Surely she's not them laying around for all the boys she brings home.
Oh my god.
Do you think Yamcha used the condom on Bulma?
Mm, probably not, because I think he was really inexperienced.
Yeah, I think his pull-out game's a lot better than some people,
Yeah.
will give him credit for.
It's probably like a couple shots to the back, a couple to the face, you know.
Who gets
Just
more
put it out
pussy?
there.
Who gets more pussy, me or Hail Zeon? I can answer this two different ways, and I'm not going to. Who gets or has had the most pussy in the Dragon Ball YouTube community?
Me.
Yeah. All right. I have no response.
Oh god.
I'm trying to find more relationship videos here. And then we'll get out of here. I'll do one more and then we'll get out of here. What's the best way a fan of yours to have a Skype conversation? Well, get some titties like Amber, and I'll talk to you all day. I want to talk on a personal level from Anthony. Just PM me, bro.
It's all about the titties, man.
There you go. I'm very blunt when it comes to this shit. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Trying to find a good one here. Okay. All right. This again. My best friend, who I really love, doesn't want to talk to me because she thinks that I lied to her. I'm worried that she won't talk to me ever again, but I love her more than a friend, and I don't want to lose her. What can I do? Tell her you didn't lie. I mean, these questions, yo, it's what else can you do? There's nothing else you can do. You cannot force somebody to do something they don't want to do. Now, if she doesn't believe you, bro, then she ain't your friend.
Yeah, I mean, all you can, like you said, all you can really do is just ask her to talk to you. Because what else are you going to do?
There's really nothing else you can do. Like, legit, there's nothing else that you can do. All right. Why do you say QNA instead of QNA? Because I like it.
Really?
I like saying QNA. I don't know. Okay. My coworker winked at me, but she... This is the last question.
Oh, God.
Okay. You know what? You read it.
Okay, my coworker winked at me, but she is married and has kids. I'm confused. Danny, your thoughts?
Oh, you go first. I have an idea.
Okay, here's my first question. What kind of a wink was it?
Yeah, not just that, but listen, bro. Listen. Just because a woman winks at you does not mean she wants your penis inside her rib cage, all right? Please understand this, okay? Even if a woman gives you her phone number. See, here's one of the things that guys don't understand. If a girl gives you her phone number, it doesn't mean she wants to have sex with you necessarily. It could mean that. It could be that you're being a fucking thirsty motherfucker and she gave you the number just so that when you call her, she can block your ass and never talk to you again. See, nowadays, these dudes, Quinn, they get a girl's number and they'll sit there and they'll celebrate they won the fucking Powerball. And it's like, until you have sex with her, bro, you ain't get shit. Until you have hooked up with her, you have... Do we know people like that? I mean...
Oh, my God.
Until you hook up with her, yo, we don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know. I kind of want to do a couple more with you, y'all. I don't want to go over... We're a little bit over 30, but, we'll do like one more, yo. Fuck it.
Why not? I'm sure people are highly amused at this point.
I certainly hope so. Why haven't you done a face reveal? Are you secretly a girl? They caught me. Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh. Where'd you go on your honeymoon? I don't know, Amber. Where did we go? No. Bad flirting. Tell
Weese's
Black and
Planet,
Fist to
of
watch
course.
Kai dubbed. Wait, what's that?
I said to Weese's Planet, of course.
Of course.
Or sorry, Beerus's Planet, I should say.
Whatever. Wados. That's right. We did go there. And I had that fucking sangria. Shit was good. Tell Black and Fist to watch Kai dubbed. Well, Jay's already done that. So, what number is higher, your weight or Josh's age? Fat jokes in 2016,
God.
Fat jokes in 2016. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of funny though.
Nothing better to do, motherfucker. Nothing better to do.
Are you fatter than Mike? In certain parts of my body.
Oh my God.
Did you grow up in the hood? Yes. And how old is your child? Well, Quinn's about 21, 22. So, we gave away Quinn's age.
Oh shit.
Oh, Lord. Do you think Mozilla Vulpix has a nice pair of DSLs from Lance Cormier?
I'm saying oh my God a lot. It sounds funny.
I don't really know how to answer this, yo. Sure, I guess.
Sure. That's all.
I just don't know what else to say. Mozilla Vulpix seems like one of those girls who are nice in person, but behind closed doors, she could take a nice load of sperm on the face.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I don't think that's the case with her, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think so. All right, I gotta get. Would you fuck Fat Boo in the ass? Would you?
Sure, why not?
If a pizza had a pussy or an ass, would you eat it or fuck it?
What?
I
don't
both.
like pizza that much.
I do.
So.
Well, I do. I do that to pussy. I eat it, then I fuck it. I mean that's. Oh. This question again. Which of the Dragon Ball tubers that you collaborate with aren't virgins? We all know Hail Zeon is one. Not many of them. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Let's just end this out here. I'm trying to find one. You know what? Let's just take a regular one, because I'm like looking for a good, like, dirty one for you, but I can't really find it.
Why not?
It's all Dragon Ball shit, yo. Fucking. All right. Oh, come on, give me something good. It fucking sucks that I've asked you more than 56 questions and I've never seen not one in any QA. I don't blame you because I know your question box flooded. I wish you could do at least answer or two. I promise questions I've asked aren't Dumbo Award worthy. They are really worth your time. Look, brother, I don't know what questions you ask because you don't have a name here. So I don't know how to answer your question. Yes, I have thousands of fucking questions. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I hate anonymous questions for that reason.
Yeah, like I can't answer his questions. I don't even know who he is. So what can I say? Okay. I'm trying to find a good one here, and I'm trying to find a good one to close this thing out. All right. Let's end it with this. Who do you feel was the most wasted character in the entire Dragon Ball franchise that deserved a little bit more? From Samuel Austin Brown. My pick would be Dabura. What about you?
That's a good one. Who do I feel is the most wasted character? Okay, as cliche as this is gonna sound, I'm gonna say Chi-Chi.
You think she should have been a Z fighter?
Yeah. I think there was potential there.
She was hot as fuck in that damn 23rd Budokai.
Fuck yeah.
She was so fucking hot in that tournament. And then
I
afterwards,
was taking her behind the pillar and
married her. All right, well, that's it for this edition of Geekdom Q&A. Go subscribe to Amber, gamergirl_54, if I remember correctly.
You would be correct.
Yes, indeed. Now, where does that 54 number come from?
Well, it's kind of boring, but Gamer Girl was taken, so they legitimately told me to just pick random fucking numbers.
Of course, Gamer Girl was taken. What did you expect?
I know.
The fuck?
I said it's boring. Like, there's no, like, story to it or anything. It was just, that's the only thing I could think of at the time when I was making my channel, and
now,
I put
you
it
said,
in,
like, Canadian
Gamer
Gamer
somebody else
Girl.
fucking took it.
Canadian Gamer Girl might have been available.
That's true.
You fucked up. Oh, well. Well, go check out her channel. I like this right here. Hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion, where we talk about Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT. What would happen if Geekdom watched of DBZ in English. Also, fuck Goku T23 from Harry Silver. You're amusing Amber, but yeah, I don't
That's a
really hate that
good
guy
one.
anymore. Anyways, I'm out of here. We'll talk to you down the road.